Hey everyone, we added the on-wheel Bitepoint adjustment mode. It's a little bit rudimentary right now. It will get some more polishing with visual representation what the Bitepoint is set with the LEDs because the X29 does not have a display. But I wanted to get this out before I'll go on vacation so you can play around with it. I'll show you how to use it. It's very simple. So first of all, make sure you're on the latest software. Just start the GSI SimOS app and it will prompt you to update your hyper. So just go there, click on update. It should work automatically entering the DFU. If you get stuck on waiting for DFU, make sure you do not have any Thrustmaster drivers installed on your system because these like to grab the DFU mode and then you cannot update. That is the most common issue we see when people cannot update their wheel. So that was the update process. Make sure you're on 1.2.2. And now you need to hold the top left and the top right encoder for a second. And then you're in Bitepoint adjustment mode and you can see the left one, top left, is adjusting it in 10% steps. The middle one in 1% steps and the right one in 0.1% steps. If you're done setting up the Bitepoint, by the way, just same procedure, just hold this for 1 second and then you're out of the Bitepoint mode. And this is kind of like not very practical because you don't really see what you're doing unless you have SimOS open, and then what's the point, right? Okay, but if you actually want to see what you're doing on the wheel, I'll show you how to set it up on a dashboard. I will also share the download link or probably put it on the GSI Discord for that updated dash, so you can just download it if you don't want to mess around with it. But what you want to do is pretty much go to Dash Studio, grab whatever dashboard you want to modify. We're going to do it with the GSI one. Where is it? Here. So edit your favorite dashboard, go to More, Edit Dashboard, then you're in the Dashboard Editor. And here for the GSI dash, we go to the Drive section. And then we're going to put it on the alerts. So this is a widget. Click on Edit Widget. And oops, we'll quickly do it for the iRacing part here. So I'll just grab one of those alerts that are already here. Just copy paste, put it in here. I'll just show you the process. I don't want to just give you the file. I'll show you the process how you can modify it for every dash that you're using. Okay, background color, of course, needs to be purple. Then, where's the name? Here, I'm gonna call this Bitepoint. And then for the text, click the FX button. And we are gonna rename this Bitepoint. And then we do not want the brake bias. So click on Insert Property and search for the Hyper or for the GT Max or whatever you use. And then select the SimOS RY axis. You can see it's set to 71 or 710 because it's always times 10 on the axis right now. So select this, okay. And now you'll see the Bitepoint is 710. Doesn't make sense, so we'll divide this by 10. Then we see that the current Bitepoint is set to 71. Perfect. If we adjust it here, this will update 70.3. But you will see if you go into the Bitepoint adjustment mode, this will actually hop to 170.3 because the axis, it's an auxiliary axis that doesn't do anything in game. I mean, in theory, if you're in Bitepoint mode, you can assign this axis to a button, but don't do that. Doesn't make any sense. It's just to show you the current Bitepoint and an easy way to use in Simhub. So if you're in Bitepoint adjustment mode, this will add 1000 to the value. And what you want to do is take this value, put it in brackets, and then do the modulo 1000 operator. That basically will ignore the 4th digit. At the moment, it's just the 1000 offset, but I'm planning to code the different modes so that dual clutch is 1000 offset, launch control mode is 2000 offset. You get the idea. But right now, you can either do modulo 1000 or just minus 1000, and then it will give you the Bitepoint in a proper way, whether you're in Bitepoint mode or not. But the next step is you want to actually copy this axis here, SimOS RY. Click OK here. Why is this? Oh yeah, we can just rename the default. Not that it makes any difference, but Okay, we have to rename it here. You see, I'm a huge Simhub pro. But the last thing you want to do is go to the visible thing, click on FX. I mean, if you just want to show the byte point on a dash somewhere, you don't have to do this step. But basically, we want to have this alert visible whenever we are in Bitepoint mode. How to do that? Very easy. Go here, or again, insert property, search for the hyper or for the GTMax, and then just show this if the value is greater than 1000. Done. Then save the dashboard. You can close the editor. Let's go to our hyper and actually select the hyper dash. And now, let's go to full screen wheel. If I go into the Bitepoint mode, this pop-up will appear. You can adjust your Bitepoint, leave the mode again, done. So you only see that Bitepoint widget if you're actually in the Bitepoint adjustment mode. And yeah, the next step will be that we will show on the LEDs basically what the Bitepoint currently is, because on the X29 you don't have a display and then it's a little bit inconvenient. But I wanted to get this out so you can play around with it. If you have any other suggestions for the Bitepoint mode, let me know. I'm very happy to implement all good ideas, or even bad ideas, if enough people want that. So just let me know what else you would love to see and I can probably implement that. But yeah, that's it for the video. Have fun with the mode and just let me know if everything works.